Your report will have to wait, Lieutenant. The Covenant are jamming all comms to command. Cat needs your help running a counter-op. It's good to have you back. Sorry I came alone. Make him proud.
Put your wings back on, Lieutenant. We're flying this Falcon. Covenant have deployed comm jammers in high-rises across the city. When I find them, you hit them. Hard.
Charlie 2-7 to command. Request immediate assistance.
Go ahead, 2-7.
We're at the Virant Telecom Tower. Got hunters between us and the jammer.
Copy, 2-7. Help is on the way. Noble 6, I'm sending you coordinates for the Virant Tower. Go get those troopers unstuck. Oh, and don't fall in love with my voice. The closer you get to your jammer, the worse our reception is going to get. Cat out.
What's up, guys? Hokiebird here, bringing you the Noob's Guide to Legendary, and this time we're going to be covering New Alexandria. Alright, so to start off, this is worst case scenario, where you get the Virant Tower first, also known as Claw Barrera, also known as that fucking room with the hunters. However, thanks to Master RC, I got some pretty good advice on how to tackle this room without actually skipping the hunters, so I'm gonna try to show that off as best as I can. Okay, so as you approach the landing pad, there's 2 fuel rod gun shade turrets, and you want to destroy those as quickly as possible. They'll kill you pretty quickly if left unchecked. After they're gone, there's really no threat here. Take everything out from in your Falcon. There's a Brute, a couple Jackals, a couple Skirmishers. Just take them out from in your Falcon. Just be aware there could be some Banshees that come up behind you, but they shouldn't be able to kill you unless you just blatantly ignore them.
Stay on target!
That one. Safe.
Not mess with us!
Faster! Oh, there you go.
Clear! Multiple contacts!
So, first things first, you need some explosives, so gather up as many plasma grenades as you can find, and also swap out your assault rifle here for a needle rifle. There's going to be 2 of them. Make sure you grab both, or else you won't have enough ammo.
Fall back, 4 Delta! Fall back! Defensive positions! Go! We'll cover you! Stay down. We just gotta hold out a little longer.
Okay, so pull out your needle rifle and start aiming at the weak point on the hunter, which is that orange patch of skin on their back, and just keep shooting with that needle rifle and get a bunch of super detonations until he falls over. That's pretty much your only option here. Alright. Now move on to the next one. There's plasma grenades over here, which are extremely helpful, though they're not an instant kill. If you stick them, that will greatly help you get the armor off their back and make it much easier to shoot at their exposed skin. Try not to get up against a wall here. Like that, or else you're gonna blow up unless you get lucky. Alright, and if you run out of needle rifle ammo, there's some over here on the left. You'll see me walk by it later, but I actually don't get it right now. Do not use your DMR. It's absolutely useless. That was more out of frustration than thinking that it could possibly do anything to the hunter. Alright, so once your ammo is exhausted, you can come down here and grab yourself a shotgun. Make sure you've got sprint. You're gonna need to run up to the hunters as quickly as possible. There's also a rocket launcher out here, but it's only got 4 rockets in it, and that's only enough to take down 1 hunter if you hit it directly all 4 times. So, 1, 2, and try not to hit it in the shield. 3, oh crap, I missed one. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to use a shotgun. That plasma grenade might have made up for it. Alright, so if you're using the shotgun, shoot their back, but always follow up with a melee attack. The melee attack does more damage than the shotgun itself. So it looks like here we're completely out of rocket launcher ammo, so might as well go pick up the DMR. No sense holding on to an empty rocket launcher, and I guess chuck explosives at him. Already got his back armor off with a plasma grenade, and there you go. That's 3 down and 1 to go. Dealing with 1 hunter is actually not that difficult because his buddies won't be shooting at you while you're trying to deal with him.
Jammer offline. Well done, Noble 6. Head back to your Falcon.
If you want, there's more needle rifle ammo, or you can keep using explosives and get the armor off his back, and then, hey, Marine's being helpful, sort of. Anyway, I don't know why I picked up an assault rifle here. Anyway, shotgun, melee, shotgun, melee. Alright, hunters are down. And here's the other needle rifle. So I highly recommend walking out of this room with a needle rifle and a DMR. Now, normally I never skip anything, but I felt I had to show you how to do this.
We're flying this Falcon. Covenant have deployed comm jammers in high-rises across the city. When I find them, you hit them. Hard.
4 Charlie 2-7 to command. Request immediate assistance.
Go ahead, 2-7.
We're at the Virant Telecom Tower. Got hunters between us and the jammer.
Copy, 2-7. Help is on the way. Noble 6, I'm sending you coordinates for the Virant Tower. Go get those troopers unstuck. Oh, and don't fall in love with my voice. The closer you get to your jammer, the worse our reception is going to get. Cat out.
Alright, so if you don't want to fight the hunters, if you get the Virant Tower first, you can do this. You can come over here to this switch, and you hit this switch, and then when you go back to the Virant Tower, it's gonna be the dance club Easter egg with Never Surrender playing in the background.
I can do this all day. Come get some, you freaks. Got it. Multiple contacts.
you'll notice that the music won't play, and there are really, for the most part, no enemies out here except for the shade turrets. There you go, you can hear the dance club music going in the background. So this is cool. Instead of hunters, we have a bunch of grunts with fuel rod guns, and there are 3 brutes, and they will not attack you unless you attack them or if you hit the jammer. See, you can get all up in his face and whatnot, he won't attack you. So there's 1 brute as a DJ and then 2 bartenders, one over here and another on the other side, right over here at the other bar. So yeah, the rocket launcher's in the middle, same as before. Excuse me guys, don't mind me. I highly recommend getting the drop shield. You're gonna need it with all the fuel rod gun missiles coming your way. So yeah, just because the hunters are gone doesn't mean this room's gonna be a cakewalk. There are a lot of grunts with fuel rod guns in here. And then when you hit the jammer, party's over.
Jammer offline. Well done, Noble 6. Head back to your falcon.
So, I recommend the DMR on the grunts and either the needler or the fuel rod gun or some other form of explosives on the brutes. There's only 3 of them. Using your night vision here might make the grunts easier to see, but it's not going to make things that much easier. And if you want, you can pick up a fuel rod gun. There's going to be lots of ammo for it. So you don't have to worry about that. I just never really use the heavy rocket launchers just because they seem so ineffective on Legendary. back to the main walkthrough.
This is Foxtrot 2-1 on the DMBM Financial Tower. Anybody out there?
Copy 2-1. Go ahead.
We got hunters tearing us a new one.
Hang on, Noble 6, uploading coordinates.
Alright, so the side missions you get are completely random. Some are easier than others, and this is one of the easier ones. They may be hunters, but you've got a Falcon with infinite ammo. And once you start shooting at them, they'll pretty much stop shooting at the Marines. There's absolutely no reason for you to not be able to get this done.
I can do this all day. Take it. Any more where that came from? Good here.
Thanks a million, Sierra. Thought we were dead for sure. Mayday! Mayday! 7 Delta 1-9er to all UNSC forces.
What's your status, 1-9er?
We found the jammer, but we're getting hit. Request immediate assistance. Synovia Center is... Oh!
You still with me, 1-9er? 7 Delta 1-9er, do you copy? 6, help those troopers if you can, but get that jammer offline either way. Approaching the objective, 6. Watch for hostile fire.
Alright, so the Synoviet Center's next. First things first, take out the 2 shade turrets in the little garden area out front.
Line 'em up. Keep the heat on.
Plenty to go around.
There.
We got a Banshee inbound.
So what I like to do here is to try to kind of hover in my Falcon by locking the altitude and trying to pick off grunts on the stairs, but it's really not that effective. I mean, your mileage will vary.
Got a hit. Give me an angle.
So once you decide that you can't get anything else in your Falcon, hop out and proceed on foot. So, top priority here is going to be the Jackal with the focus rifle. Take him out first thing. Alright, next you've got assorted grunts, jackals, and brutes. Use the 1-2 combo on the jackals, shoot the hand, then the head, and then they will have needlers that you can then use on the brutes. If you get this area first, you won't have the needle rifle that I do, so you can just use the needlers that the jackals are wielding against the brutes.
Noble 2 to Noble 6, I'm still getting nothing from those troopers. You may have to take care of this jammer yourself. I'm accessing building schematics. There's an elevator on the north landing.
So you can see I used the needle rifle here against this captain that you might not have a needle rifle, but if you don't, you've got plenty of other options. You can use the DMR, 5 shots to his head. You can use the focus rifle. There's also a fuel rod gun that the grunt had. You've got plenty of options. So, most of you will recognize this as Reflection. That's where the rocket launcher would spawn. I highly recommend picking up the active camo. This is the only fight in the game that I'm just going to completely skip. Why? Because there's no sense fighting it. This is one of those fights where I just want to say, fuck you, Bungie. Once you hit the jammer, there will be infinitely respawning drones, and you can't fight them. You just have to run past them while you're invisible.
You're close to the jammer. Destroy it. It's a trap. Get the hell out of there.
Hit the button on the elevator as soon as you're in it so that the drones won't have a chance to fire at you.
Global 6, we're getting reports of elites and engineers trying to break into the Mizraya complex. I want them taken out.
You want some too? Suck it down!
Okay, so this one shouldn't be that bad, because you can just fire down at everything from your Falcon, except you're right in the middle of where all the Banshees spawn. You'll see I barely get any shots at the engineers, and the Banshees are just all over me. I spend most of my time here trying to fight off the Banshees rather than being able to take out the elites and the engineers. See, I can't even get a couple shots in before Banshees are all over me again.
Get me in range!
damn Banshee. I can't even shoot at the tower for like 3 seconds before they're all over me. And there's even more coming. Well, that was moderately unpleasant. Hopefully you'll have more luck against the Banshees than I did.
Stand by, 6. One of our trooper squads went silent after the hospital got hit. I'll mark the location. Complete their mission and take out the jammer. This is the last jammer, 6. You're almost there.
Alright, so this place can be a bit of a pain, especially if all the grunts wake up and see you with their overshields. So obviously priority 1 is to take out that engineer, and don't bother wasting your ammo when their overshields are up. Not sure what he was thinking there, but it saved me a death, so I'll take it. So now I have to find the engineer. Normally he's hovering right here in the center, but obviously I've caused a bit of a disturbance and he's moved and I can hear him, but where the hell is he? There it is. Alright, 8 shots from a DMR on Legendary, and the engineer goes down. Now, just wait a little bit and all the overshields will wear off. Unfortunately, you're going to have limited success, as I did here, trying to shoot enemies from a distance because the windows are placed perfectly such that they can shoot at you and you can't shoot at them.
Contacts, 2 and 10 o'clock. I'll hold them off till you can get to the other side.
Through that doorway! Move, move, move!
And if you haven't done so already, I highly recommend picking up the drop shield. And I'm not going to use this rocket launcher because if you got the hospital first, you certainly would not have it. So if you don't have a rocket launcher and you've only got an assault rifle, you can always pick up a needler from one of the jackals, and that's how you're going to deal with the brute. Once you kill the brute, a lot of the grunts are going to go suicidal. Alright, so what you want to do here in preparation for the next fight, gather up as much
More brutes! Stay back, you stinking bastards!
needler and needle rifle ammo as you can find. The captain will always have a needle rifle, and right now I'm frustrated because I can't find it. I think it's despawned on me. But it hasn't. I find it here in a second. There's also some DMR ammo here. It's not very useful compared to the needle rifle. Alright, so what you want to do, use the needle rifle sparingly. You've only got less than a clip. You want to make sure that you don't run out of ammo before you take out the captains on the bridge back there. For everything else, just use the needler. Another benefit of using the needler is that when the brutes go berserk like this, you can take them out really quickly before they do much damage to you.
Try it!
So you can see there's an engineer back there. I actually didn't see it at the time. I can see it now, but when I was playing, I actually didn't see it until about now. You want to grab this plasma rifle for the fight against the Ranger elites.
Thanks for the assist, Spartan.
Noble 2 to Noble 6. I'm showing the hospital jammer offline. Nice work. Soon as you can, I need you back in your Falcon. Noble 2 to Noble 6. You've got incoming tangos.
So, there's a DMR up here. Swap your needle rifle out for that, and now you should have DMR and plasma rifle.
Damn! Look at him move!
And this is basically the next best option to DMR and plasma pistol. Hug this wall, and the elites shouldn't be able to get you. Then pop out, pop their shields, shoot them in the head, and then drop back into cover. You're going to want to shoot them in the head as quickly as possible, but it's pretty inevitable that at least one or two of them are going to get away from you. But don't chase them. Just accept that they got away, and you'll get them the next time. Because if you try to pop out to get them, and you get out too far, you're just going to get mowed down. That could have gone better. Now this is probably the most dangerous fight in the mission. This Ultra with a concussion rifle. Now in hindsight, it turns out there were some plasma pistols scattered around the room that I probably could have gotten my hands on, but I didn't. I used this plasma repeater instead. Just remember that the plasma repeater doesn't cool like the plasma rifle does. You have to reload it to get the heat out. Alright, everything is dead. Or at least everything that was a threat is dead. Now, if this isn't your last stop, grab a needle rifle, but since it is my last stop, I really don't care what weapons I have. There's nothing I have to worry about here except for a couple skirmishers. And they're no match for a DMR.
We're good here, sir. You can head back to your bird.
Noble leader, all jammers are down.
Solid copy, Noble 2. New orders. All personnel are to be evacuated from Oni HQ. They confirm.
Confirm Oni Tower evacuation.
Noble 2! Noble 2, sit rep.
Copies are hitting the HQ in force. They must have zeroed my signal.
Get that evac started.
Roger that. Noble 6, get over here and cover our evac pelicans. I need you overhead now.
Command, this is Whiskey 3-5. I've got my eyes on 6 long-range shade turrets in the vicinity of the Oni Tower. Making life pretty tough on our evac birds.
Copy, Whiskey 3-5. Noble 6, take out those heavy shades.
Alright, so the rest of this mission is pretty much a cakewalk. Just keep your distance and shoot at the 6 shade turrets.
Another shade turret down.
Gotta hit! Stay on target!
Third turret is down. Whiskey 3-7, we may proceed with evac.
Solid copy, Command. Appreciate the help.
Noble 6, lose those other shade turrets so the Pelicans can get out of here.
Whiskey 3-5 to Command. We need those shade turrets gone.
Copy 3-5. Go, Lieutenant. Shade turrets are priority 1. That's the 4th shade. Five down. 1 to go. Whiskey 3-6, proceed with evac.
I copy, Command. Thanks.
Noble 6, you've got to neutralize the remaining shades for our evac birds. Whiskey 3-5, you're clear to proceed with evac.
Copy, Command. Much obliged.
Noble 6, you are one steely-eyed Spartan. I'm extending the landing pad now. Come home, Lieutenant.
Look at this place. Used to be the crown jewel. Not anymore. Hey, you made it.
It's a regular family reunion. Keep him. I gave him to you. I'll honor him my own way.
George always said he would never leave Reach.
The big man was sentimental.
He gave his life thinking he'd just save the planet. We should all be so lucky.
Sir, that true about Gauntlet Red and Echo teams assigned to civilian evac ops?
Those are senior-level communiques.
I hear what I hear. Point is, why put Spartans on defensive deployments?
I need that link to SATCOM, Cat.
Chasing it. But this console's got more shrapnel in it than transceivers. You didn't answer my question.
You want to know if we're losing?
I know we're losing. I want to know if we've lost. Colonel Holland, hailing us. What's he doing on an open channel?
Let's hear it.
In the southwest quadrant of the city. Over. Sierra 259. If you are receiving, I am authorizing override of radio security protocols to link with this channel.
How long for a secure link?
I can't guarantee secure anymore.
Could Covenant trace it to us?
I could.
Noble Leader, this is a priority 1 hail. If you are receiving, acknowledge immediately.
Keep it brief.
Carter here. Yes, sir.
We got movement. Multiple Covenant vehicles vacating the area. And they're in a hurry.
How often you see Covenant retreat for no reason?
Radiation flare. Big. 40 million root guns.
Just lost Holland. What's going on?
Atomic excitement scrambled the signal. 90 million now.
Source?
Airborne. Close.
How close?
That close! First glassing? Me too. Don't worry, I'm on it. Our best option is a fallout bunker on sub-level 2. 96 meters northeast. We get orders from Holland, sir?
We're being redeployed to Sword Base.
Sword? Covenant own it now!
Which is why they want us for a torch and burn op. Keep Dr. Halsey's excavation data from falling into enemy hands.
If it hasn't already.
Maybe, but according to Holland, the Covenant are still hunting for something.
Where does he get off calling a demolition a priority 1?
Come on, get in!
Let's go! Come on!